Going on, riders? If you're new here, my name is Charlie. I grew up here in the town of Sturgis. If you're coming for the 85th Motorcycle Rally, I want you guys to watch this video. It's going to help the flow of traffic for everybody in the town. There's going to be 800,000 people projected to be coming here for the Sturgis 85th Motorcycle Rally. One thing we can all do is work together and try to make the flow of motorcycles through town easier, better, faster. We all want to get to where we want to go. So I want to show you guys some tricks and tips from a local. If you're coming in on this exit, this is exit 32. You'd be coming in from the direction of Rapid City to Sturgis. You hop off on the exit 32 right here. You mosey your way around down the loop. All right, so right here, this is going to be your first hack. There's going to be a line of people trying to get into the Sturgis sign right here at the corner of Anna Street. Now, it's best for you to go early, super early, if you want your photo at the Sturgis sign. Or just if you happen to see it, nobody there, pull over, take your photo there. If you see a long line, just do it another time. But everybody's going to come down this main street. All right, this is Junction. You'll see Main, and then it hits Lzelle. Junction to Lzelle are the two, really the main boulevards in the town, the largest veins in the town. Okay, Lzelle's going to go from exit 30. If you're coming from the direction of Spearfish or Deadwood, you'll come in here, exit 30, or you'll come through Boulder Canyon here, and you'll come this way down Lzelle. Everybody's going to know these ways. All right, everybody and their brother is going to follow Junction and Lzelle. So let's just talk about how we can make this flow a little bit easier if you're trying to get to places. If you're coming into town and you're just trying to get downtown and there is a ton of traffic right here on Junction, there's a few things you can do. You can take this first right on Anna, and then you can either filter through these South Fulton or South Baldwin streets. If you hit South Fulton, you do only come right here to Harmon Court. Now, I'll come back over here to the South Baldwin street in just a second. What's going to happen here, right by the Chamber of Commerce at Park Street, there's going to be a four-way stop that happens. And it's going to get very congested from this stop on. So from this stop backwards on the 75th, I saw it for seriously over a mile off of the interstate backed up over here. So if you guys are in this situation this year, you're really backed up, you finally get into town, take a right on Anna Street, hit South Baldwin, follow South Baldwin Harmon, take a right, take a left on Baldwin Street, and follow Baldwin Street all the way down until it takes a curve. Once it takes a curve, you can probably hop on the right here and hop back into the main junction. If not, familiarize yourselves with this map, right? Because Baldwin goes down and it curves into Fulton. Fulton's going to run all the way down until basically 2 blocks from Main Street. 1, 2. And then you're right on Main. Okay, so same thing if we go back to that Park Street four-way stop. You'll come down the road, you'll see the grocery mart. You'll come down the road, you'll see the Chamber of Commerce, and then you're at this four-way stop at the Park Street. If it's incredibly busy going down to Main Street, you can just see a line of motorcycles, and you already know it's going to be busy. You can take a left at Park Street, and then come up, take a right on Pine Street. Pine Street will run you all the way down to Howard. Howard is just a couple streets down, so you just navigate through First or the main junction. You can even come down to Second, Third. All right, Third is going to take you right by the county treasurer building, but you can come, if you hit Sherman runs parallel to Main Street. So here's the Meade County Jail. You'll notice this is the big hill that comes up the hill from Main Street. The stop at Sherman is where you'll find the bus. the bus stop. And Sherman can also lead you in a direction. If you hop over to 5th will take you on to Ballpark Road, under the underpass, Ballpark Road. Ballpark Road does a big loop, comes around back to Junction Avenue. All right, so it's just one big loop right there, down to Sherman. So if you familiarize yourself with this map before you come down into Sturgis, you'll realize that you can take a couple of these offshoots. If you take this offshoot and this one's really busy, you could just hop over to the next street and run it all the way down. And if you run into a dead end, hop over to the next one and try to run it as far down as you can. It's pretty easy. But what really tends to happen is everybody, the vast majority of people, will stay on Junction Avenue and Lzelle. So let's talk about the flow from this side of town. If you're coming in from Deadwood and you don't want to get on the interstate and you want to get to the other side of town, you can take this right here. There'll be the Dairy Queen and everything, and you take this right onto Moose Drive, and it runs parallel. This is where the Jack Pine Gypsies hill climb area is. It runs parallel to the interstate all the way over here. It comes underneath of the, oh weird, I went too far. Yeah, all right, so here we go. It runs along the interstate till here. Then you can hop under here on Dolan Creek Road, and under the interstate, it will take you back onto Ballpark. Ballpark's that big loop that goes through the main chunk of town here, and it gets you back to Junction. So essentially, you just take this road right here, and it gets you through town. You can also come through this neighborhood through Moose Drive. If you come through Moose Drive will come around, and then you can get out into Van Ocker Canyon up this way too. So just kind of familiarize yourself with the map of Sturgis, because there's going to be so many people running around this town that if you know some of these little side chutes, it's really going to help you. So if you're going to go to the Buffalo Chip, if you're coming into this town of Sturgis and you don't want to take a paved road, you'll have to come into the town and then go out on Highway 34. If you are okay taking a paved road, if you're on a motorcycle, if you're on a car, it doesn't matter. You can take this Old Stone Road. It follows all. It's very beautiful too, and it comes here. You can hop on Highway 34, or even better, the Sturgis Buffalo Chip is out here on Highway 34. You take this road right here, the Fort Meade Way, and it will come out through the prairie a little bit, and then you hop on Pleasant Valley Road, and it takes you right to Interstate 90. And that will bypass Sturgis altogether. So that's a nice one to know. It's not too bad on a motorcycle. If you can't ride a dirt road for that long on a motorcycle, you probably need to ride a little bit more. So I've definitely done it quite a few times. It's all right. It's just, if it rains, maybe watch out. The other thing is down here, Junction Avenue continues on and goes on to Sly Hill Road. Up here at the top of the Sly Hill Road, you can look down over the entire town of Sturgis. It is a very beautiful viewpoint from up there. It is dirt, so be careful. Down here, there is a way to navigate kind of behind this Sturgis Community Center through 4th Street to Williams, all the way down back behind Sturgis Coffee. So I hope that helps you with the town of Sturgis itself. If you look at the greater Black Hills, the Highway 385 is not open from Johnson Siding to Sheridan Lake. So be aware of that route right there from Sheridan Lake to right around this area. It is closed. It might be open till about right here, actually. But it's definitely under heavy construction. I think they are going to try to temporarily fix it up for the rally, but it's still heavy construction. Might want to think about avoiding it, unfortunately, until it's finished. They have, a lot of the major routes lined out in the maps in the local areas. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you found this video useful at all, hit that like button for me. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll be going crazy for Sturgis this year. I cannot wait to see you guys. I'll see you next time.